All right, this is one of my favorite questions I get. Are there particular niches or industries that just tend to work a little bit better or more poised to work better? And are there some that are just less suitable for that? The answer is yes, and it sometimes is surprising. So let's dig into kind of the why before I dig into the what. Google is especially Google PPC. So if we're talking white label PPC, let's just stick in the Google zone right now. Google White Label PPC or Google PPC in general, you're catching people when they're putting in search queries, you're catching them at a particular point in the customer journey or in the buyer's journey where they're likely very problem aware at that point. So they're looking for, they're putting an input and expecting some type of solution. So if you're like in the local services niches and you're a plumber, like it's likely like, hey, my pipes burst. They're not typing in like, I want to see the top 10 pipes to replace this thing. They're going to be saying like, I need a plumber fast, or I need a plumber near me, or I need someone to fix this. Like when a tree fell on my house, I wasn't in search mode. I have a problem. There is a tree on my house. It could cause more damage. I need someone here to remove it. Right. So what did I put in? Emergency tree removal. Bunch of people show up. Showed up a bunch of people, and they're paying to show up. It's not about organic at this point. They're paying to show up there because they understand you don't need to be the best emergency tree removal person out there. You need to be the first. And next step is you need to be the first who actually answers the phone. I just hit, call. Did they answer? No. Call. Did they answer? No. Call. Did they answer? As soon as they answered, I was like, done. I didn't care what it cost at that point. I just wanted the thing gone, right? So that's kind of the case for most niches that are best suited for Google ads. Like you're not trying to catch people in this like overall awareness stage. You're catching people when they're at consideration or at buying stage. So that does come at somewhat of a premium, unless even if you know what you're doing, the people who know what they're doing are able to keep CPCs down and keep the cost per conversions down, even though overall Google is getting more expensive over time. But the fact of the matter is there just are niches that work. The niches that work best on Google are going to be the ones where they can serve and fix a particular problem that can be clearly articulated and understood by the searcher. People are getting more savvy and stuff like in the awareness stage. Like they know when they're looking for an ad. When you're doing research at that top funnel level, like in like kind of maybe for like if you're in the business to business space or even the SaaS space or even e-commerce in some regards, like when things are more of a want versus a need, Google PPC isn't really the best for you. There's other things you can do that you can be a bit more passive and it's way cheaper. Like on Facebook ads, you can target people based off of interests and kind of go that route. But if you're getting into the space where you're trying to sell Google PPC to clients, I would say the industries to kind of stay kind of living in are going to be like local service lead gen. Those are great. Offering e-commerce, if you only like focus on e-commerce and just know that that's a whole other can of worms. Not all white label providers actually do that. We don't right now. We have a decent number of clients doing that, but we've completely put everybody else on a wait list just because it requires so much work. But yeah, the sniff test for if it's going to do well on Google is, can the searcher clearly articulate the problem? Do they feel this problem and they need a solution immediately? If so, Google ads all the way. If not, there's likely better ways to do this. One, it's going to be on the organic side of things. And then two, it's probably going to be utilizing like Facebook ads or other ways to get a top of funnel offer that's more fit for that awareness stage where they're not ready to buy. They're just not. And that's okay. You just need to make sure that you're meeting them where they're at. And when you're thinking about Google ads, where people are at is they need something and they need it quick. So that's really kind of how it breaks down, like in terms of, who is a better fit for Google ads and specifically white label PPC ads and who's not. So yeah, if you're either considering adding Google ads to your agency's repertoire, or you're finding a way to scale that without having to have, massive influx in overhead costs, you should definitely consider checking out IPPC. You can check out InvisiblePPC.com, like, share, subscribe, check out the comments, do whatever you got to do wherever we are when you're seeing this video, and looking forward to hearing more from you.